Hello, hi, thank you for joining me again for another video. But today I decided to do something a little different. I didn't want to do another story time. I know that's all the videos I've been making, so I wanted to take some time and do some research, and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the afterlife in different cultures and religions. So I know that a lot of different people in the world have a lot of different beliefs about what happens, or if anything happens after we die. So I did some research and I wrote down some of the craziest, awesome, kind of interesting theories from different cultures. So that's basically what I'm going to be talking about today. So don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I have a lot of stuff planned and in the works, so hopefully you guys will stick with me because I plan on having a lot of cool stuff. Okay, so to start with, I'm going to tell you guys about the ancient Greeks. The ancient Greeks believed that people died and ended up in Hades. Hades is a gray, misty place where the Lord of the Dead ruled. Others believed in a paradise-like place called Olympic Pantheon on Mount Olympus. That's a mouthful. Where gods such as Zeus lived and decided the fate of humanity. So that's pretty cut and dry. Epicureanism is a religion that's about 300 years older than Christianity, and it has an unknown number of believers in Greece and other parts of the world. Unlike other religions on the planet, Epicureanism believe in many gods, but none of them take notice of what human beings are up to. That's interesting. The believers think that everything, including their gods and souls, is made up of atoms. According to the religion, there is no afterlife, so nothing like reincarnation, heaven, or hell exists. When an individual dies, the believers here believe that the soul also dissolves, along with the body, and that's it. Bye, Felicia. So there's approximately 4 million people who follow Jainism. They believe in the existence of many gods and reincarnations until liberation. A liberation which is achieved through avoidance of bad karma and causing no harm. People who do not achieve liberation continue the cycle of rebirth, and some might even have to go through 8 hells of suffering before a rebirth. That's crazy. The 8 hells get colder at every stage, and the soul passes through a lot of torture before getting another opportunity for rebirth and another chance to reach liberation. Although it might take a very long time, liberated souls get a place among the gods. That sounds pretty fucking crazy. I don't know if I like that. So 900 million Hindus believe in a supreme god called Brahman, I think I'm saying that right, who manifests himself through many other gods and goddesses. Some standard practices include yoga, devotion to a god, meditation, pilgrimage to holy cities, and several others. Hindus don't believe in the concept of heaven or hell. Their belief system rests on reincarnation. They believe that when someone dies, they are born into a different body, largely determined by their previous life. Hindus believe that humans are bound to illusion and ignorance. Yep. But they can escape it during rebirth, when their souls realize their true nature. That sounds pretty cool. I mean, who knows, right? Reincarnation, I did a really big report when I was in 8th grade about reincarnation, and it was crazy. It was awesome. I learned a lot of stuff. Maybe I'll do a whole video on that. That'd be pretty cool. So next we have Islam. It is very different from Christianity, but shares a bit of its history. People believe that Prophet Muhammad founded Islam in 622 AD in Mecca, despite growing up with Christian faith and practices. Regardless of the famous belief that the men who follow closely in the faith will receive 72 virgins on the other side, Muslims believe in a good place called paradise and a bad place called hell. Those bound for paradise will experience peace before the resurrection, and those bound for hell will suffer in their graves. That's pretty badass. Up next, we've got Rastafarianism. So, Rastafarianism is a relatively new religion, but it is growing very fast, especially among communities who embrace the use of marijuana. Rastafarianism's roots originate in Jamaica. The movement dates back to the 1930s. According to this religion, the once emperor of Ethiopia was their god incarnate, a belief that stayed true even when he died in 1975. According to some Rastafarians, all believers will experience immortality through the process of reincarnation, and they believe in heaven as getting back to the Garden of Eden, which they believe is in Africa. So, I think they're onto something too. That's pretty cool. According to Buddhists, life is a journey, whereas death is returning to earth. Most religions that believe in reincarnation have a similar idea of where they believe someone ends up after this life, despite slight differences concerning how someone gets to the next reincarnation. According to them, A Buddha who has attained a state of enlightenment is the only one who can get to nirvana, the highest state of perfect peace and happiness, where once suffering and desires do not exist. Buddhists who fail to achieve nirvana are reborn immediately after their death, where they are granted another body. Ending this list, I have a couple of typos here, but I'm just going to try to get through it. It's Christianity. It is the most popular religion in the world with, let's see here, almost 1 in every 3 people in the world is a Christian. A religion that is far more prevalent than any other on the planet. So basically, you know, they believe that if you do good and have a good life that you'll go to heaven, and if you have a shitty life and you're a shitty person, you'll go to hell. I don't know why I had to write that down because I already know about that. I'm actually sitting in a graveyard. I figured it would be an awesome backdrop even though you couldn't really see it because I didn't want to hold my phone way out here, even though I probably should have. I have a really bad habit of accidentally cutting half my head off in my videos because my phone is long, but then when I upload it to edit it, it somehow just crops it all into like a square. So if I'm not right in the square, then I'm going to be cropped out, and I'm trying to get, you know, used to that. So I'm going to source all of the links that I used for this video in the description box below. It's really only like 2 or 3, I think, websites if you guys are interested. There were more different religions and different cultures and stuff. I just picked a few that I thought were the most interesting. Alright, so that wraps up my video. I hope you guys enjoyed learning a little something about the world that isn't, you know, absolutely terrible. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good evening. I hope you hit the like button, subscribe, do what you gotta do, because I plan on having a whole lot more stuff. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.